12 times animals messed with the wrong elephant. Sharp tusks, powerful kicks, and slashing trunks. Elephants are not to be messed with. These giants of the wild can throw lions up in midair, smash crocodiles' head, and stab buffaloes to death. Hang on to find out more. At the start, we have a massive brawl between a lioness and an elephant. I'd like to add that the lioness chose the prey that was out of her bounds, and that too alone. Obviously, it wasn't going to end up good for her, but hunger forces you to do things. A Somalisa camp in the African bushes captured this encounter between this lioness and elephant. The lioness was trying to tackle the elephant by injuring her, but the animal was too big for her to intercept. The elephant was trumpeting loudly and thrashing his trunk here and there, but the lioness was not letting go. The fight went on like this for quite some time as nobody was ready to surrender. The lioness held on to the elephant's ears, as it's one of the most delicate and sensitive parts of the animal's body. She further covered his eyes, making him angrier and angrier. That was the last straw, as after that, the elephant used all his energy and angrily smashed her midair. This stroke was enough to put her in her place, as she rushed away. These wild dogs block the path of animals by sitting in the way. Why do they do that? Well, that's because wild dogs are manipulative animals who kill other animals by plotting. This time, they indeed messed with the wrong herd. A herd of elephants was going somewhere when they saw these wild dogs blocking their path. There were babies in the herd too, who are majorly the target of these wild animals. Elephants are intelligent animals. They must have remembered these vicious dogs. After listening to the trumpet of these giant elephants, all the dogs cowardly ran away. Here an elephant was peacefully trying to drink water from this river. But the crocodile had other things on his mind. He attacked the trunk of the elephant, but it made him very mad. He didn't let the crocodile go and attacked him by grabbing his tail. He then thrashed him here and there on the field with his full might. Even all this wasn't enough to cool down the giant beast, as after some seconds, he again attacked the crocodile. As you can see, the crocodile is now barely moving, so it's safe to assume that it's most likely dead. Even if it didn't die just yet, it surely will in a couple of hours. This time, the animal indeed messed with the wrong elephant. If this isn't enough to scare animals away from elephants, I don't know what is. But then again, we also have some rebellious, angry elephants who get mad at little things. This mama rhino and the baby rhino were returning back after enjoying a drink at the bank of a river. From the opposite side, an elephant was coming to have a nice sip of water when they all came face to face. The mama rhino angrily charged at the elephant as she thought the elephant was going to attack her baby. This enraged the elephant, as before he was just minding his own business, but this time he starts attacking the duo by thrashing them into the water. Both the rhinos make it out of the water and start running away from the elephant, but the pissed giant beastly followed them for a while before cooling down. Apart from all the unnecessary bloodshed, elephants are the most caring mothers in the whole animal kingdom and can go to any length to save their calf. This clan of lions was stalking this mother and her calf for a long time. Upon getting the chance, these lions trampled the poor little calf. He really is struggling to keep himself alive. But just then, her mama returns with her friends to protect her little baby before it's too late. After seeing the whole herd of elephants, the lions knew they didn't stand a chance against this stampede and abandoned their prey. The mama angrily chased out all of the lions. Well, now the king of the jungle doesn't look so brave, right? Now we have a fun water fight between an elephant and zebras. Well, it's kind of unfair to call it banter, as it's totally one-sided. What happened is that two elephants were drinking water in the same stream as a dazzle of zebras. But obviously, the big beast didn't like this and sprayed the zebras with a cannon of water. He further went and scared away the poor zebras, forcing them to go back to the jungle. This elephant and goose are having quite a banter with each other and put on a good show. Well, the elephant started it by throwing water from his trunk towards the goose, and after repeatedly getting the water spray, the goose in turn flew into his back. After shrugging him off, the elephant further teases the goose with his trunk. All this Tom and Jerry play goes on for a while, and in the end, the elephant wins the silly contest. Well, it sure was entertaining. We have another elephant versus crocodile encounter in which the crocodile dares to attack the trunk of the elephant. I think he had no idea how powerful the animal attached to his trunk was. The elephant got very defensive and pushed the infant aside to protect him from the attack. Afterward, he gives the crocodile a nice jolt so that he won't dare the next time make a move on any elephant. This entry will surely melt your heart. Upon seeing a lone buffalo, a clan of lions decides to attack him so that they can have a nice dinner. But things didn't go as planned. They almost had full control of the buffalo as they surrounded the poor animal from every end. One even sat on his back and began biting it off. But just then, a savior approached the place, and it was none other than an elephant. The elephant comes in running to help the poor buffalo. Upon seeing a big-ass elephant approaching, all the lions ran away from there, abandoning the potential dinner, as they knew even all of them were no match for two huge animals of the savannah. Here we have a mommy and a baby elephant who were probably separated from their herd, as it's very unusual for these animals to roam the jungle alone. Well, after seeing the pair, a hyena approaches them in hopes of killing off the baby. But the mother is vigilant and will go to any length to protect her baby. She hovers over her child for protection and opens her ears big to intimidate the hyena. In the end, the hyena has to abandon his plans and run away. This time again, an elephant is a savior. Whenever I'm about to change my perception of these animals, they do something kind and melt my heart. This impala is running as fast as it can from the cheetah to save its life. Look at his sheer speed. But even with that, an impala is no match for this big cat. But just then a miracle happens and the impala is saved by the one and only hero of the animal kingdom, an elephant. The elephant swoops in and saves the day. Here's another entry where the elephant is in a really bad mood. This innocent buffalo didn't even do anything to annoy or irritate this big beast. I think he really was in a bad mood and took it out on this poor creature. The elephant suddenly came running towards the little buffalo, stabbing him with his tusks again and again, killing the animal. The clip is very heartbreaking, and I'm sure most of you now don't imagine elephants as precious animals. Well, rightly enough, as they aren't really as innocent. Do you know that young male elephants often kill other animals in the absence of an elder male elephant around them? And one other thing, no one knows the reason behind this. They just do it. That's the thing about elephants, their anger is really unpredictable. Once, an angry male elephant was seen harassing and kicking a mother hippo brutally in South Africa, which makes us wonder if they really are the gentle giants of the wild. Don't think so.